Alright guys, I'm back again and I'm here to make another video here about something that was very near and dear to me, and now it's very exciting that now it finally works. Yes, my Colecovision has been risen from the dead. So I was really happy about that. A little story here about, how I really got this thing to work again. There's this guy that my dad works with who would like to be known as Mr. Ed. He is very electronically savvy, and he was able to take a look at this for me and my dad on his own free time at work. So, in between all the other stuff that this guy was doing, he was, taking time off of his break or whatever to take a look at this for us and try to fix it. And that alone is just so cool and just so nice of him. So, I really can't thank him enough for really, taking the time off of your work day to really fix this for me and my dad, because not only to me does this mean a lot, but I mean, to my dad also, that really means a lot. So the thing that was really wrong with this thing, I actually thought for the longest time that it was this power switch here, that it wasn't making a good enough connection to the circuit board. But actually, it was the power supply. Now what this guy did to test it was that he tested the power supply with a voltmeter just to make sure that all the pins were getting the right amount of voltage, and apparently they were. But as soon as he plugged it in here and tested the voltage to the switch here, the amount of voltage going to the switch just went straight down. So that left him to realize that, hey, maybe there's some voltage regulator problem in the power supply or something. So what he did was he actually opened up the power supply for the Colecovision, and he exchanged some of the voltage regulators for some new ones to make sure that the right amount of power was going to the switch here. And sure enough, plugged it back in, and it was getting the right amount of voltage. So my dad brought this home, telling me that, hey Michael, the Colecovision, is back, and I want to see if it works. So me and my dad took it home, put it in a game, turned it on, and sure enough, it works. So that was just so cool to see that this thing actually works. But, just still the story of how he was able to fix it on his own free time at work, and just how simple of a fix it was. I know it was a really simple fix, but still, just how nice of this guy, to actually do this on his own free time. I really cannot thank him enough. So really quickly guys, though, I'm actually going to prove to you that this thing actually works. I'm going to move the camera to my TV downstairs and actually show you guys this thing in action. So hold on a second guys, I'm going to move my camera and I'm going to show you. Well, here it is. I got it all hooked up right here. As you can see, looking very nice, and here's my very crappy TV right there. The two controllers also look really good. Here's the power supply plugged in, and there it is right there. Like I said, he fixed it up really good. And the RF cable is really long, as you can see, but it's plugged in back there. So let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up. So I guess we'll go ahead and try, let's do Frenzy, that's a good game. Alright, here we go. There we go. Colecovision, it works. Let me grab my controller here. Let's see here. I can't really get a good view playing this one-handed, so let's go ahead and hit one. Crap. This is very difficult to play one-handed. I don't know how I just shot there, but as you can see, it's like nearly impossible to play this game with one hand. So this is a really bad example. Let's try one more game real quick. Alright, let's try out Donkey Kong. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and hit one. Alright. This is another game that's like really hard to play one-handed. Crap, jump. Ugh. Let's see. But yeah, I think you guys pretty much get the idea. The Colecovision now works. So there you guys go. That's the mighty Colecovision in all of its glory, finally resurrected from the dead. Once again, I really want to thank Mr. Ed for really taking the time out of your busy workday to fix this for me and my dad. I also really want to thank my dad for actually giving me the idea that he could take a look at this. I mean, it was just a team effort, me and my dad and Mr. Ed. I mean, this is just a great story. So I really want to just thank everybody for all the kind words that they've given me about, you know, what I should do to really get this thing to work. I really want to thank all my subscribers for giving me ideas. But really, guys, all the thanks really goes to this guy right here who was able to take the time out of his workday to fix it for me and my dad, and I can't thank him enough. I know I've said thank you a lot, but this is just so cool. I can't believe it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, guys, have a great day.